Rashid Farahati is with Schaeffler. And Rashid, Schaeffler, one of the biggest supplier companies in the world into all kinds of technology. I did not know you're working on solid state batteries. Where's that stand right now?
Yes, you are right, John. First of all, thank you for visiting us here. Second, it is new for many companies, but last 2 years we are starting to show, and many people right now, they know us as a battery from different aspects. For battery pack making, which we are already ready for going to manufacturing. Very soon we're going to go on manufacturing for battery pack, but for next generation, which is actually we ready to go to jump to next generation, which is solid state, as you mentioned, we are ready to go there. So as I have to mention, production is not this year or next year. We are predicting we get there, our target 2027 is that's our target, but the scale up is that something Schaeffler good at it, and we are working right now. Design of concept, we are comfortable. We have right now battery in the small scale.
So you know the technology you want to use, is that right?
That's
and now you're just working on how do you get this into volume production?
That's correct. And John, I'm sure you know about the solid state is why we are going solid state. The liquid electrolyte is already saturated the market, and it already hit the maximum capacity. So there is small increment still they're working, but it's not big jump, it's not big breakthrough.
So we've hit the peak, you're saying, with what we can do pretty much with liquid electrolyte.
Correct. Don't get me wrong, still there are some percent, but we are on top of the plateau, and still we are going 5%, 3%, 10%. But solid state is going to be a big jump. 40 to 60% we're going to get energy density and capacity with that one. So there are a couple of things, I'm sure everyone knows, in the vehicle right now there are a couple of concerns. Number one is safety. You hear about the fire. Solid state is going to eliminate that, or is going to reduce significantly. Number two is the range anxiety. So if we can make this one 50% smaller and lighter, so we can get more mileage out of that one.
Fascinating. So you're saying cut the battery size in half,
yes,
but still get the same range.
Same range. Or we can make the same battery double the range. So right now range is 200, 300 miles. If we can go, we just replace the same weight of the battery, we can get double and more than double range. Which I'm sure you heard about some manufacturing, they said we are targeting 1,000 kilometer, or you heard about that, but right, it's going to come in a couple of years.
Right. So you talked about density, size. What about cost? Everybody wants to know about cost.
That's the whole key. So technology is there. The only thing is cost, and that's why Schaeffler comes to it. We did not go to making the liquid one because the industry already is saturated. But solid state required different manufacturing, different technology. And that's exactly Schaeffler is master, is high in that one. Why is that? Solid state, I have a presentation tomorrow, I can say it is, solid state require a lot of interface connection to go, ion goes back and back. And it's not liquid, so this interaction has to go to the surface, which coating comes. So coating is one of the most important elements for the solid state, and I'm sure you heard about Schaeffler's coating is we have a long history of the coating technology on that. Mm-hmm. So we believe we're going to be a good player in solid state with Schaeffler technology.
So Rashid, is coating, is that the trick? I mean, is that the biggest hurdle to overcome for solid state?
One of the biggest one is coating. It's not just like lithium metal anode, how to coat it and what kind of the passivation you do to eliminate that kind of dendrite. It is part of the coating, mm-hmm, which there are a lot of different technical for that coating. That's from anode side. Then when we're coming from the electrolyte packing, we are doing some coating to make this stack pressure lower. I'm going to talk about that. There are two hurdles to making this solid state working in EV. One is how palletized it. Right now exists very high pressure we require to do this, which increase the cost of the manufacturing. We want to reduce that. And second thing is stack pressure. When we are using this, we have to hold it on pressure to have this ionic conductivity fast. So by doing some kind of coating, we want to reduce that stack pressure.
Very interesting. So, and you're saying 2027 is when you think you'll be in production?
Our target is 2027 and 2027 and 8. By that time, we are ready for scale up.
Oh, for scale production?
Yes.
Ooh, very interesting.
The concept, we have it right now. A small version, we have it.
And it works in the lab and everything?
It works very well in the lab version. But now we are working on the process. We are optimizing the process.
Very interesting. So you're the second interview that I've done at the show where I was told process R&D is where it's at.
Yes. Actually, this is very well known in solid state community. Solid state, they are looking for a manufacturing who put mechanical manufacturing and make it this one feasible. Most of the company they are working is the startup company, and they are looking for some manufacturing process to make this one feasible for high volume. We believe we can do that one, is that we are working to do that.
Very exciting, Rashid. I love talking with people like you because this is the bleeding edge of battery technology.
Yes, that's why I'm excited to work on this area, because I know this is the next level of the battery. Battery up to now, that great progress last 10, 20 years, and we believe the next jump is going to be solid state.
Real good. Rashid, thanks for your time.
Thank
really
you,
appreciate
John.
it.
Thanks for talking to me. Yes.